Definition of the CHO or mid-level care provider. The World Health Organization includes this category all healthcare providers with these qualifications. The first qualification is trained and legally authorized to provide health care. And second point is having at least 2 years training at university or other institute of higher education. And the third point is the CHO or mid-level care provider able to diagnose and treat medical conditions within the scope of their training. And licensure by prescribing medications and or performing surgery. Then coming to role of community health nurse or mid-level care provider, the community health nurse must be capable to performing the multi-role functions of the setting of employment. These roles functions includes care provider, educator role, counselor role, manager role, leader role, collaborator role, coordinator role, advocate role, researcher role, and evaluation role. These crucial roles are placed in the community as a community health nurse or mid-level care provider. Then coming to job responsibilities of mid-level health care provider at subcenter. The trained mid-level care provider would broadly be expected to carry out public health functions, ambulatory care, management and leadership at the health and wellness centers. They would be expected to implement the national health program. That is the first point. Then second point is administration and management at health and wellness centers, and third one is health education and encourage awareness about family planning and maternal and child health and non-communicable diseases. Then in other words, mid-level health providers are those health cadre often but not always linked to traditional health professions who have received less training and have a more restricted scope of practices than professionals. In India, mid-level health providers have been regarded as auxiliaries and have been bestowed with following workers' responsibility. In that, female health worker and male health worker. Under the multipurpose worker scheme, one health worker female and one health worker male are posted at each subcenter, are expected to cover a population of 5,000. However, health worker female limit her activity among 350 to 500 families. She will carry out the following functions. In that, the maternal and child health, registration and provide care to pregnant women throughout the period of the pregnancy. Then ensure that every pregnant woman make at least 3 visits for antenatal checkup, test urine of pregnant women for albumin and sugar, estimate hemoglobin level, and refer all pregnant women to PHCs for RPR tests for syphilis. Then refer cases of abnormal pregnancy and cases with medical and gynecological problems to health assistant female or the primary health center, and conduct the deliveries in her area when called for, and supervise deliveries conducted by the eyes and assist them whenever called in, and refer cases of difficult labor and newborn with abnormalities, help them to get institutional care and provide follow-up to the patients referred to or discharged from hospital. ANM will identify the beneficiaries, complete necessary formalities and obtain necessary approvals of the competent authority before disbursement to the beneficiary under JSY, and by 7th of each month will submit account of the previous month in the prescribed format to be designed by the state. Then make at least 2 postnatal visits for each delivery happened in her area and rendered advice regarding care of the mother and care feed of the newborn. Next point is assist the growth and development of infant and take necessary action required to rectify the defect and educate the mother individually and in group in better family health including maternal and child health, family planning, nutrition, immunization and control of communicable diseases, personal and environmental hygiene, and assist the medical officer and health assistant in conducting antenatal and postnatal clinic at the subcenter. Provide the follow-up services to female family planning acceptors, identify the side effects, give the treatment on the spot for side effects and minor complications, and refer those cases that needed attention by the physician to the PHCs and hospitals. Then establish female depot holders and provide a continuous supply of conventional contraceptives to the depot holder, and participate in Mahila Mandal meeting and utilize such gathering for educating women in family welfare program. Then coming to family planning. In that, the female health worker play a role as utilize the information from the eligible couple and children register for family planning program. She will be responsible for maintaining the eligible couple registration and updating at all time. Then spread the message of family planning to the couples and motivate them for family planning individual and in the groups, and distribute the conventional contraceptives and oral contraceptives to the couples and provide the facilities and to help the prospective acceptors in getting family planning services if necessary by accompanying them or arranging for the Dai or Asha to accompany them to hospital. Then medical termination of pregnancy. In that, the CHO and female health worker identify the women required help for medical termination of pregnancy and refer them to nearest approved institution, and educate the community of consequences of septic abortions and inform them about the ability of services. Then nutrition. The CHO or female health worker identify the causes of malnutrition among the infant and young children, give the necessary treatment and advise and refer the serious cases to the PHCs. Then distribute the iron and folic acid tablets as prescribed to the pregnant women, nursing mothers and young children as per guidelines, and administer the vitamin A solution to the children as per the guidelines. Then coming to immunization. The CHO or female health worker immunize the pregnant woman with tetanus toxoid and administer the DPT vaccine or oral poliomyelitis vaccine, measles vaccine, hepatitis B vaccine and BCG vaccine to all infant and children as per the immunization schedule. Then CHO ensure the injection safety and diet training. The CHO give the diet training, list the diets in her area and involve them in the promoting family welfare and help the health assistants in the training program of diets and communicable diseases. The CHO and female health worker notify the medical officer PHCs identify about any abnormal increases in case of diarrhea, dysentery, fever with rigors, fever with rash which she comes across during her home visit. Take necessary measures to prevent their spread. Inform the health worker to enable him to take further action, and give the oral rehydration solution to all cases of diarrhea, dysentery or vomiting. Educate, counsel and referral and follow-up of the cases regarding STIs, RTIs, HIV and AIDS. And the eighth point is vital events and record keeping and treatment of minor elements and team activity. These activities are followed the CHO and female health worker also. Then coming to health worker male. The male health worker job responsibilities are record keeping. He will survey all the families in his area and collect the general information about each village or locality in his area, and prepare and maintain the utilized family records and village registers containing columns for recording particular concerning family planning, immunization, vital events, environmental sanitation, other local health programs, education activities, services, rendering and achievements, etc. And malaria. Identify the fever cases, make the thick and thin blood sliders and send the blood sliders for laboratory examination, and administer presumptive treatment and record the result of examination of blood slides, and educate the community on the importance of blood smear examination for fever cases and insecticide spraying of houses and treatment for fever cases and communicable diseases. The male health worker identify the cause of diarrhea or dysentery fever with rash, jaundice, encephalitis, diphtheria, whooping cough and tetanus, acute eye infection, and notify the health assistant male and medical officer PHC immediately about these cases. Carry out the control measures until the arrival of health assistant male and assist him in carrying out these measures, and give the oral rehydration solution to all cases of diarrhea, dysentery and vomiting. Educate the community about the importance of control and preventive measures against communicable diseases and about the importance of taking regular and complete treatment, and identify the refer cases of genital sores or urethral discharges or non-itchy rash, cover the body to medical officer, and identify the and referral all cases of blindness including suspected cases of cataract to medical officer or PHCs. Then coming to the health worker male play a role as a in the leprosy program. Identify the cases of skin patches, and especially if they are accompanied by loss of the sensation, and take the skin smears from these cases and refer these cases to medical officer PHCs for further investigation, and check whether all cases of leprosy are taking regular treatment, and motivate defaulters to take regular treatment. In then tuberculosis. Identify the persons especially 15 years and above with prolonged cough or spitting of blood, or take sputum smear from these individuals and refer case to PHCs for further investigation. Check whether all cases of tuberculosis are taking regular treatment, and motivate defaulters to take regular treatment. Then educate the community on various health education aspects of tuberculosis program, and assist the village health guide in undertaking the activities under the tuberculosis program properly. Provide the list of tuberculosis patients living in the villages to the village health guide, so that he is further able to motivate the TB patient in taking regular treatment. Then environmental sanitation. In that, chlorinate the public water sources including wells at regular intervals, and educate the community on the method of disposal of liquid wastes, and the method of disposal of soiled wastes and home sanitation, and advantages and uses of sanitary type of latrines, and construction and use of smokeless chulls, and the expanded program on immunization. Administer DPT vaccine, oral poliomyelitis vaccine, measles vaccine and BCG vaccine to infant and children in his area, and assist the health worker female in administering tetanus toxoid to all pregnant women, and assist the health assistant male in the school immunization program. I hope liked this video. Please subscribe my channel, like and share and comment. Thank you for watching this video.